What up, y'all? It is your boy, Zach, known as King of all YouTubers here, back for more electrifying videos. Before I begin, take our colors of lightning and all YouTube channels and smash them on to the subscribe button because we are writing positive comments each day because Peter Pie and T-Series after Critical Corrections and Peter Pie and T-Series February 3rd, 2027. I have 180 million subscribers in the future, so without further ado, let's begin this video. That fly, man. Was it like I know. Sorry that this video is so late though, but I'll try to upload more videos. I'll upload videos on time next time because sorry that this video is so late. But because like it's okay. But because I'm saying I'm like, okay, that's cool. Also in this video I do want to talk about something unexpected happened while I was in Colorado. In like 2008, 2007, 2009, somewhere in those years. So I was in Colorado. I was like 5 years old. What is it? 2020. 2022 minus 2008.
2022 minus 2008 is 14.
Oh, wow. So, I'm 20 now. So it's 22 minus 20. 2022 minus 20.
2022 minus 20 is 2002.
2020. Okay, so now 22 minus 20 is 2002, which I was born June 4th, 2002. But let's go. Another math problem. I was born 2002. 2022 minus 8.
2022 minus 8 is 2014.
Oh, wow. 2022 minus 5. 2022 minus 5.
2022 minus 5 is 2017.
So, so in 2008 I was 20, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 17, 10, 9, 8. Okay. So I think it turns out that in 2008, 2007, somewhere in there, I was like 5 years old, 8 years old. I was in Colorado skiing and out in the snow. And I saw this big meteor. And so there was this saying that there's this saying that, so you know how you go skiing? Because they're like, yes. So you go skiing in the snowy days in Colorado. I think in Colorado it went up to like 2 to 3 inches of snow, which is really crazy. Look at that, man. I'll stop. Wow. Anyways, as soon as that happened, I was skiing and I went and I sat on the lift, which takes you up and takes you all the way over and brings you back down and then start skiing again. But the girls are like, right. Yeah, I saw this weird thing up in the sky, and I'm like, what is this? Because I didn't know what that thing was back then. And then I was thinking to myself, oh, wait just a second. The power hour wasn't a thing. It 2007 or 2009, somewhere in there. But somehow, there was this asteroid that changed yellow, blue, red, orange, purple, green, and white. Changed those colors. But before that, Neptune, you know how Neptune, the eighth planet, is blue? Those guys are like, yes. Well, Neptune, the eighth planet from the sun. Let me check out the mileage of Neptune from the sun. How many miles away is Neptune from the sun?
2.8 billion miles. According to NASA Solar System Exploration, from an average distance of 2.8 billion miles, Neptune is 30 astronomical units away from the sun.
So Neptune is about 2.8 billion miles away from the sun. And Neptune changed colors: yellow, blue, red, orange, purple, green, and white. Both girls are like, no way. Neptune changed those colors? Both girls are saying? Yes. Neptune, the planet, just changed yellow to blue to red to orange to purple to green to white. I saw it on the news back at the house that I used to be in, Colorado. And I'm not going to tell you the address of it, otherwise that's giving that person information. Those girls are like, right? I saw that news at the house. And everyone was seeing that news all over the world. And the newscaster was like, 2.8 billion miles from the sun is Neptune, and somehow it changed colors to yellow, to blue, to red, to orange, to purple, to green, and white. Something strange is going on here to this eighth planet from the sun, Neptune, and this could be a sign of something, but we don't actually know. And so the government, and so NASA, known as National Aeronautics Space Administration, had to call up the White House and the government, and they had to figure this out. But before that, NASA scientists were actually trying to figure out why is Neptune changing colors. And it turns out there's a asteroid that changes colors to yellow, to blue, to red, to orange, purple, green, and white. That asteroid somehow took all of those colors. The asteroid somehow took all those colors and transmit them to Neptune, and Neptune changed those colors. Same to all of the other planets in our solar system. And this was signaling a second God was in our universe. But before that, before all of that what was happening, okay, hold on a second. What year was Jesus born?
According to Wikipedia, using these methods, most scholars assume a date of birth between 6 and 4 BC, and that Jesus' preaching began around AD 27 to 29 and lasted 1 to 3 years. They calculate the death of Jesus as having taken place between AD 30 and 36.
Okay, so the actual date of the second God was born was in so it was between, the second God was born between 1 and 2 BC. What does BC mean? One, 2 BC. Okay, so the second God was born in 1 to 2 I think that's, so I know what BC is, but there's another definition of not BC, but there's another new thing called LCB. Like, right. So before the universe got created, and before all galaxies got created by the orange lava lightning, there was a new generation called LCB, which is called lightning colored bolt, which is basically, and that is starting a new race of the power hour human race. And so the second God was born in between 1 and 2 LCB. Most of are like, right. And then people didn't know, like other people besides my school don't know that the power hour God created this universe with orange lava lightning. That's because they're like, right. And so what's happening here is that the government and the White House had to speak for the whole entire world, and they said this peculiar asteroid changing colors to yellow, to blue, to red, orange, purple, and green, and white has been our enemy for quite some time now. And somehow we don't trust it at all. And it is changing our planets to different colors, including yellow, blue, red, orange, purple, green, and white. We need to send out missiles, UFOs, nukes, and hydrogen bombs to stop it. And then launched all of those, and the lightning bolt colored asteroid was still alive. Yellow, blue, green. No, wait, no. Yellow, blue, right. What? Yellow, blue, red, orange, purple, green, and white colored asteroid never blew up. After they sent out the missiles, hydrogen bombs, nukes, missiles, and all that stuff, that colored asteroid just still stayed the same. It somehow was still alive. And somehow I was like 5 to 8 years old back in Colorado. I was 5 years old in Colorado. And I went outside. So when the power went out at the old house in Colorado that I used to live in, I went outside and I saw this big old colored asteroid going through Colorado going through Colorado. So, pictures of the United States map.
Check out these images of the United States of America.
Let's see. Is there Colorado on here? Oh, right here. This is Colorado, and somehow a big old asteroid swooped through that whole state. It was very close to hit. And then it went through Kansas. Missouri, Illinois, Ohio, and then it swooped back up to Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Dakota. And then I went up to North Dakota, through Montana, Wyoming, and then somewhere in Utah, somewhere in the state, it crash landed. But did it actually destroy the whole United States of America? It didn't have that much power, but only it created like a medium-sized crater. The medium-sized crater was... How big is a medium-sized crater? How big is a medium-sized crater? So the medium-sized crater was about 2.5 kilometers deep. And as soon as I was venturing down through there, I saw colors of lightning trying to dig down through the center of the earth. And then I had to go to Crystal Lake, get to the mysterious portal underwater, go to the center of the earth, and I saw this lightning bolt colored machine. And at the center of the earth, and grab the colors of lightning from there and make the earth's core much more stable again. And I know, things are getting crazy, folks. And so the thing was, I had to grab the colors of lightning, and my lightning bolt colored staff was back at my house in cities in Utah. And so my lightning bolt colored staff was in let's see. Okay, and my lightning bolt colored staff was in Layton, Utah. Was in Layton, in the city of Layton, in Utah. I had to go through there to find my lightning bolt colored staff, and I found it. And then Davis County, Utah, United States, part of the Ogden-Clearfield Metropolitan Statistical Area. The 2020 census, the city has a population of 81,173. 2020 estimates showing a slight increase to 83,291. And I believe the lightning bolt color's staff was in this building, and I had to grab it and get out of there as fast as I can and escape the police. And as soon as I escaped the police, kept on escaping. Police was like, "Stop right there, put your hands up in the air." They said that like a million times, but I never surrendered. And I came back to the area that had my lightning bolt colored staff, and I went back, all that stuff, and the government is like, and the government and the White House figured out that this second god is Power Hour God, King of all kings, and they're like, should we trust him? And people all over the world are saying, yes, do trust him. He protects people from dangerous threats. And so NASA scientists, jeez man, those guys are like, I know. And so NASA scientists disapproved Jesus and moved on to the Power Hour God, and they approved them. And the NASA scientist approves the Power Hour God, King of all kings. And they stated that the Big Bang did not create the universe, and thought that a computer simulated universe created itself, and other theories that surround how did the universe get created. And another theory was that the Power Hour God, King of all kings, created it, and orange lava lightning formed into clumps, formed stars, planets, galaxies, universes, multiverses, and all that stuff. And that theory turned out to be true. And people are starting to getting it. And all of these people, all over the world, all over the earth, are starting to believe in the Power Hour God, King of all kings. And that's how, and goes like, how did the Power God, King of all kings, get his name? Was going to saying. Good question, audience. Biggest question of all time. The Power Hour God, King of all kings, how did he get his name? He got his name from a actual real. He got his name from a lightning bolt that changed colors to yellow to blue to red to orange to purple, green and white. And he got his name from a clock going that lightning bolt speed, telling by the hour, and being the god of the whole entire universe, being the first ever god to create the universe. Most girls are like, that's interesting. What is this Power God, King of all kings' real name? Most girls are saying. Another good question, audience. Power God, King of all kings' real name is me, Zach Powers, X15. Most girls are like, interesting. Actually, no. Power God, King of all kings, real name is Zap Powers X15. Those guys are like very interesting. Yeah, that's Power God, King of all kings, real name, Zap Powers X15. And that's me. Those guys are like, you're done right. So, and that's how the Power God got his real name and how the Power God came into the world and can be. And this is how the Power Hour God can be. And the big question is, can anyone trust the Power Hour God? Yes. Yes. He is only going to call out people who believe in Jesus. That's all. Nothing to do with race or religion. Nothing to do with that. Just Power Hour God. Those guys are like, right. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Peace. Alright. Credits in the comments in the outro of this video. And that's how the Power Hour God came. What? That's weird. Anyways, and that's how the Power Hour God and that is how the Power Hour God, King of all kings, is, and that's how the Power Hour God, King of all kings, and that's how the Power Hour God, King of all kings, is real, and you can trust him. Yep. So, credits in the comments in the outro of this video. The man, the myth, the legend, King of all jokes, our powers, King of all YouTubers. King of all YouTubers. King of all YouTubers. King of our kings, first ever God in this universe, which is me. They always say, known as, aka, as known as, Zap Powers. X15. They always say, Reese Pieces out.